What's up, y'all? I am back with a new episode, and I want to dive into this topic. Usually, I go live a little later, but I saw a video that Lonnie B put out. I want to first of all congratulate him on being a new radio personality in DC, and he went off on some radio people, on some radio personality. I guess some fellow DJs or whatever. And I want to do commentary on this because I feel that he opened the door because he's the first openly gay radio personality in DC. I feel like he opened the door for others to follow behind him and to get in radio, especially if you openly gay. So I'm advocating doing this show and just advocating and giving my reason of why I think Armon should be on radio as well. So we're gonna dive into that, but I do want to get into his video and dive into that really quickly and give my commentary on it. Let me do a little screen share here. Hold on one second, because this video won't be monetized probably because it was a lot of cussing, but I do want to play it and give my commentary.
So y'all know I'm on the radio now, and DC, Maryland, and Virginia is excited. But some of the people on the radio ain't so excited, bitch. Fuck them. Fuck you gonna get mad at me for, bitch. I ain't hiding me. You better go holler at boss lady. So the word on the street is a content creator can't be a radio personality. You gotta go to school to be a radio personality, okay? Now, first and foremost, bitch, you can't put me in no motherfucking box as no content creator. I'm a man of many things, especially one that speak his motherfucking mind. So fuck you. First and foremost, there is a difference between a skill and a gift. See, a gift puts you in position. A skill you have to apply for the position. And just because you go to school to develop a skill don't mean that you are the personality. Maybe you are the skill that's supposed to be the coordinator for the personality, the gift. That's why everybody need to shut the fuck up and don't speak over other people's destiny. Because you ain't him. Baby, I didn't create this path. I'm just on it. Niggas so quick to be like, yeah, I done been here for this amount of years and this amount of years. Okay, good, you're old. Fuck that got to do with me. Apparently, it's something that you ain't doing right if they got to seek new energy, because the goals they looking to meet, you ain't helping them get there. See, if motherfuckers are really smart, they will attach themselves to that new energy to help flame their old wood. That's why a lot of motherfuckers fall off bitter. Then when you see them years later, they doing these angry ass interviews here, because back in the day, we did it this way. And they don't know how to embrace and uplift new energy, bitch. And they have this energy about themselves that make people like me be like, oh, I ain't fucking with you. Stay the fuck away from me. Because I have a spirit of discernment. I can feel when shit is phony. So when I do meet people who have done more than me or paid the way for me, I'm asking them, Mr. Perkins, what I need to do? Call Donnie. I need tips. Hey, Big G, I know you had a radio show before. What's some ins and outs? Give me some pros and cons. Help a nigga out. I'm on the phone with my Aunt Monique. Aunt Monique, what I need to look out for in this business. Because their situations can be my lessons. And another thing, I'm not looking for them to put me in position. I'm looking for them to help me prepare for my position. Because we all have different paths, and ain't nothing wrong with helping each other. So to everybody out there with these gifts, don't be intimidated by someone who have all of these credentials. Yes, they have their credentials, and you have a superpower. They receive theirs from the professor, and you receive yours from the prophet.
So that's what Lonnie B said. And I agree. I feel that, and I had this whole debate with Roland Martin years ago when he said, Wiley, you're not a journalist. I said, I am a journalist. I cover stories. I reach out. I get my notebook. I get my pen. I go chase the story. And I do believe I am a journalist. And he said, but you didn't go to school. I said, you don't need to go to school to become a journalist. You just don't. No different than trans women that say, hey, I'm trans. They didn't go to school to become a trans woman. This is what their core belief is. They believe that they are a trans woman. So I have that same idea when you are a journalist. You get a camera, you do cover topics. I do believe it that we are journalists in the media. But when it comes to Lonnie B, him ushering into radio, becoming this radio personality, the first openly gay radio personality in DC. Number one is going to be jealousy, because Lonnie B did an interview, and I want people to understand this is what you have to understand. He was in DC, and Kathy Hughes, I believe he was in DC, and they brought him out there to present an award, and the crowd just went wild. He said a couple of jokes the crowd went wild, and Kathy Hughes, which owned, I believe, Radio One, said, "Who is this guy? Like, what? What on his response?" So the people, I guess the people from the event, had him to meet Kathy Hughes, and Kathy Hughes and her assistant was like, "Listen, we were looking for you." And Kathy Hughes, the owner, hired him to do radio personality. Now, the traditional route is to go to school for communications, get your degree in communications or journalism degree, and you get, you intern, you give coffee and all that. That's a route. But there's also a new route to become a radio personality. You can become a content creator, you can become a comedian and do all your content on social media. Never went to school for that, but you have the skill set, and also you have an audience and a base of people hungry for your content. Lonnie B is known in DC as being a personality, as being an entrepreneur, as being a person that have these shows. He do stand-up comedy, and also he do stage plays. He write, produce, do all this good stuff. So his talent speaks for itself. Even when his first episode, and I tuned into the first episode, I was literally just sitting down. I said, "Listen, I'm gonna listen to this first episode because I believe this is history." So I'm listening to the first. Kathy Hughes called in and said, "Hurry up and learn radio so we can give you more time." So that anytime you have your boss telling you hurry up and learn all the radio and stuff like that, so we can give you more time, she believe in him. And when your owner believe in you, the owner of the company, the one that writes your checks, don't worry about the naysayers. Now you do have these jealous old school people in the business. I call them, no shade, that Roland Martin type of mind frame. You didn't go to school and you're a content creator. You shouldn't be on the radio. I went to school and I interned. I got all this coffee. I got people chicken for free. And how are you able to get this opportunity like this? When you are a owner and you're talent and an owner want to book you, they don't give a damn if you went to school and didn't go to school. If the owner is sitting in the audience, Kathy Hughes sitting in the audience, see your talent, and she got the power to hire you, she can hire you. And because the Bible said your gift will make room for you. And see, that's the problem with some of these people. Yes, go to school, get a degree, but that's not everybody's lane. Everybody don't have to sit in the classroom, write papers, do projects and all of this to become a radio personality or have to intern for all this stuff. No, you can have a fan base, an audience, and get into become a radio personality. Now, the reason why I brought up Armon Wiggins, and I know people was like, why are you bringing him up? Because the dude is talented. I believe an owner, a program director that's not stuck in their ways can see the future, be like, oh my gosh, she's talented, he got an audience. This would be good for radio. This would be good for our programming. The same way when Kathy Hughes sat in the audience and saw Lonnie B, Armon Wiggins definitely need to be on radio. Because let me tell you why. Now I'm gonna go to his page really quickly. I listen here. I'm gonna go to his page really quickly. Armon, I want to go to his page, and I didn't even want to tell him I was doing this episode. So of course he's probably gonna see it. But I do want to just give my reasons of why. So I want to go to his page really quickly. So I'm on Armon Wiggins' page, and I want to go to his page because it's going to make sense of what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna go to his videos, and I'm gonna go to his first of all. I'm gonna go to his live. Let me first do that really quickly. He don't really go live like he used to. He do pre-recorded, but I just want to just show the people really quickly in his live video. So let me do a little screen share here and show this really quickly. And my point, I'm gonna stop screaming that, and then I want to screen share this really quickly. Now, you scroll down really quickly and you see his live viewership. You see 42,000, 86,000, 110,000. He have a built-in fan base. So just imagine if he were to be booked a gig and to do radio, let's say, for instance, on the weekend. His audience will call in, even if, like, say, for instance, it's in Chicago or LA. His audience will call in, will send shockwaves because the guy is extremely talented. The problem that I have with a lot of people that's old school people, they would say, well, where did he go to school? Do he have a degree? No, he don't have a journalism degree. But what he have is the talent. And when you tune into the radio, when you listen, you want to listen to some talented people. You know what I'm saying? And to people that's going to bring in brand new ideas and just be dope. Another reason why I think that Armand should get on there. Number one, when it comes to female rap, I've said it publicly and I'm gonna say it again. DJ Academics is really good with the rappers, hip hop. He's a voice of hip hop or whatever. But when it comes to female rap, there's only one guy that shakes the culture. So if I'm a radio programmer and I really want to take my show and I really want to take it and I want to be bold, I'm a manifest for a morning show. I want somebody like Armon Wiggins because he's going to bring that youth energy. He's going to bring. He's very unfiltered, and he have an idea of shaking the culture, getting people upset. He got people that love him, get people upset, and that's what makes for a good radio show. When you tune in the morning, you want to get a good laugh, you want to get the tea, you want to get a good laugh, and just extremely entertaining. And that's why I believe that Armon Wiggins should get it. And number one, if they give him the radio show and be like, hey, you work on Hot 97, just to use this for example. All the female rappers that won't probably go on his YouTube channel will go on that show. Number one, because it's radio. Once you get that corporate backing, all these publicists will be calling, hey, yo, do the show and stuff like that. This man went to Brandy. He can get Brandy on the show, do an interview with Brandy. He can talk about Erica Banks. He can even get a Nicki Minaj interview because I don't hear too many radio personalities really focusing and lasing in onto female rap. And not only that, he dives into court cases. What he did for Diddy is just shake the culture. Oh my gosh. If anybody is listening to me, this man went to New York. Nobody was talking about the Diddy stuff like YouTubers was, right? He went and an influx of just YouTubers start going. No shade. There was a YouTuber, I can't think of her name right now, but if y'all have her name, comment in the chat. This woman was so flabbergasted by the success of Armon Wiggins, she started going live outside. Literally got up out of her seat in the courtroom, rushed, the court proceeding wasn't even over, and just trying to get the viewership because Armon went home to his Airbnb in New York and was shaking the culture. So to say that man don't got talent, he have talent. Not only that, he have influence. And a lot of people underestimate his influence. And the man got the influence. He got the influence. And one thing I love about this topic, when I saw Lonnie B, I said, Armon definitely need to be on radio. Because if they could give an opportunity to Lonnie B, who is talented and worked his behind off and deserve it, somebody in the LA market or the Chicago market need to give Armon Wiggins a chance. Okay? I'm just keeping it all the way real. Because when I saw that, and I'm just sitting here just listening, I'm like, wow, like Armon definitely need the opportunity. And I'm doing my due diligence of using my platform to bring it out in the atmosphere. And when he get that opportunity, watch how successful it's going to be. And it's going to be more mainstream. He's in that mainstream market. People say, where you been? Like, all his success, all from YouTube, all from Twitter. He shifts the culture. Even when he get into conflict with celebrities, there's not too many creators that can shift a conversation by a tweet. And having a mainstream Grammy Award winner artist, Cardi B, get so upset and to respond to Armon Wiggins. Now, even when Armon get booked and do this show, and he like if he get booked and do a radio show, he get hired to do it. That Cardi B interview is going to shake the culture. That Nicki Minaj interview is going to shift the culture because he's going to ask the questions that the people want to know. I will never forget it. I was minding my own business, and the announcement was made he was going to be on Angelique. He got on Angelique. They did a topic about Cardi B and her album sales, and that she thought she was going to beat the Nicki Minaj album. It really brought the point home and created so much conversation on the internet. Got Nicki Minaj and Cardi and this whole Barb's and Barty gang. Oh my gosh, like he said this, blah, blah, blah. That's what you need when you need a person on radio to shift conversation, to get people to call in, to get people to tweet, to get people to Facebook, and all of these good things. And I feel that Armon had that skill set. And that's why I am watching Lonnie B and supporting, because I don't want to hate, because having him in the DC market, that's going to open the door for other openly gay personalities. And the next person that needs to be up is Armon Wiggins. No shade. When I go back and I go on his page really quickly, and I want to show something really quickly to help me with my point. And I'm going to go to popular videos. And I'm gonna scroll down. Now, again, these are my comments. This do not represent the Armon Wiggins show, okay? This is the Wiley comments, okay? So don't take what Armon said this. Armon made Wiley. He did not. You would be lying. And that wig gonna fall off too with that line. Stop that line. But this is what I want to bring up. And please, y'all don't get mad at me. But in this first video, I was like seeing in this first video really quickly here. 3 years ago, he did a video called Gagging at Jason Lee. And Armon Wiggins responded to Jason Lee. And that video got over 400,000 views, right? It shift the culture. People talking about it and all this good stuff. It just shake the culture. And he just gave his opinion. Anybody knows when you do YouTube, it's unfiltered. You can cut stuff like that. But he could have did this same response on the radio and shift the culture and make it different. Not only just for Jason Lee, I'm just using it because that's the first example that I see. But let me move over to the Diddy stuff. The Diddy topic that he did got over 300,000 views. He interviewed Jaguar, got over 300,000 views. Now, mind you, Hot 97 is not even getting these type of numbers. They wish they had a video 300,000 views. They're not getting these type of numbers. The new people that they hired, is no offense, I ain't trying to trash them. They worse than the people that came before them. They worse. The numbers ain't numbering. And I feel as though if they give him a chance, I just say this, give him a Saturday show, like just same thing I had, with Lonnie B, not having experience in radio, really just give him a Saturday show. I say give Armon Wiggins a Saturday show. Let him learn radio for a good 6 to 8 months to a year, and then transition to like an evening show, afternoon show, like during the week, and then give him a morning show. Give him a syndicated show. And this is why, and Kathy, you said this, and I want to repeat it, like, that's why local radio matters, that local radio market matters, because so many greats started with local radio, then they become these big personalities, and they become syndicated. So I feel that is needed. And having a talent of someone like Armon Wiggins to get into this business and to do this from Facebook to podcast he did with 2 women. He did a podcast with them. He did shows on Facebook. He did shows in the garage. He also did shows in studios, and now he produced and he tape and own and operate his own show, and he shift the culture. His audience is so hungry for him to go live. I get DMs from people saying, when is Armon Wiggins going live? When is Armon? You need to tell Armon Wiggins go live. Go live. I prefer the live, but I also understand the business behind the pre-recorded, because he's so entertaining. You want to sit him and watch him. And then also, when every time he posts on pre-recorded or live, regardless, his fans are screen recording the best part of the show or the part that made them laugh, and he reposted on his story. He have a track record of bringing in the numbers, and having mainstream media that step will just bring more eyeballs to him, because the Diddy stuff was an example of him working in mainstream space, going on these television interviews, being professional, not on that cussing, acting ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Because you know when you get into mainstream, you can't be on that. Bitch, you motherfucker, I'm gonna knock your ass out, ho. You can't do that. You can't do that on the radio. Because you got the FCC. It's the FCC. You can't be doing that. You bitch. You whore. You can't do that on the radio. Now, if you have like an internet radio show, like online, you can get a little bit better, but you can't be doing it on the radio. You got to know how to bite your tongue and know how to read a person without cussing. Because it's rules. And he know how to operate in that system. So I just think it would be great. And when Lonnie B went and he cusses, like when you have your own, and one thing that I love about Lonnie B, too, to his credit, he still have the Lonnie B brand. He didn't turn off his brand. He still could be himself online and yet still be a radio personality. The thing that because I've researched this, and I'm not gonna say no names on the radio people. I'm not gonna do that. But I researched these platforms and these radio show platforms. They social media just suck. Like a lot of them. And I'm like, having somebody like Armon bringing that traffic, bringing that audience, bringing those people in there would be great. Like WGCI, it's a great station. I believe that's iHeart. It would be great to have Armon on there. And I tell people all the time, like, we need new talent to add on, like, to bring, like, to shake it up. I like seeing him at the Bud Book Parade will be just dope. Him covering that for the radio show. I think that would be dope. Seeing him at the Taste Chicago, seeing him at even he's bringing in the gay audience too. I think it would just be great because he can cater to all type of audience. You see how he was talking about the Diddy stuff and he did it in a comedic way. Even celebrities was stamping it or proof of that. The Brandys, the Cocos, the Erica Banks, and so many other people I can just name that he have helped into to bridge that gap. And the reason why I'm being the first to really advocate that for, because I don't want to be on the sideline. You know how you can see somebody talented, but you're not gonna say nothing because you journalist and you stuck in your ways. I don't want to be that. If I see somebody with a skill set, I'm like, he need to be the one. He need to be the one. I said, what best way for me to have a conversation? How about I do a show, talk about it, bring it up, and I don't care if you get upset and be like, why are you bringing up his name? Because I see the skill set. This man, before YouTube, I'm not forget it. I said, I think you need to be on YouTube because he was talented, because he was shaking the culture in Facebook, like, and the audience was engaged with his opinion. And he said, no, Wiley, I don't want to do Facebook. I mean, I don't want to do YouTube. I don't want to do YouTube because of blah, 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 blah. He named some names because of this person, because of that person, and because they don't see it for me. I'm like, every person that he named, he have surpassed. Every person that he thought, like, oh, they don't see it for me. Oh, they got this. I don't know if I can do it, but he have surpassed. I said, you can do it. And he had the skill set. Now, I've always been a fan. Now, I've had videos of me saying bad stuff about Armon Wiggins. Yes, I have. But I never ever condemn the fact that man ain't talented. Because when you are, let me tell you about it, because I am a former hater. Let me tell you about haters. Do y'all mind if I talk about haters? I know y'all at work. But a hater is your biggest supporter. Because if a hater can tell you every little detail about you, they are your biggest supporter. Now, you may not like what they say, but guess what? I never missed an Armon Wiggins video. I was watching, and I have my comedic way, and I bring up what I had to say. So having haters is not too much of a bad thing, because they are your biggest promoters. They're gonna watch you. They're gonna talk about your flaws, even when it's not a flaw, because they hate it. But they're gonna watch, and they're gonna bring more people to you. That's just the way it is. So don't get too offended. So to Lonnie B, I want to say, I understand you want to respond to the critics. Go ahead, because they're gonna continue to talk because you're bringing something new to the industry. They never seen a person like you before in DC. Um, you openly gay. You bring it in a built-in audience. You have connections already with celebrities. You can call them without calling their publicist. You have their personal cell phone number. So you already coming in with connections. You brought Monique. You already got the boss on the show saying, hurry up on radio so we can give you more time. Everybody don't have that type of thing. People been getting pink slips and getting fired. Their ratings are slipping, and you bringing in people, introducing them to your personality. And so I think it's great that you have that seat. And I'm also saying and broaden this conversation that that seat is definitely meant for Lonnie B. And I'm saying there's so many seats out here in the radio market. Definitely Armand need that seat. A seat in radio, not Lonnie B seat, but a seat in the market because he have the skill set, he have the talent, and I will tell the world the brother got it. The brother got this. I'm craving for Armon Wiggins live right now, so I can see what he's talking about when he's doing the side effects, when he's doing when he's talking about somebody, and he's shaking the culture. And it's not like he's lying on them. He's just giving a comedic comment about the person, and he's giving his commentary about what he think about this. People, even if he's not the first one to talk about the story, people are just interested of what do he Armon Wiggins got to say. I got to hear what he got to say because he's going to have a unique, comedic, entertaining, with it point of view that we want to hear. Okay, so I had to come on here and do this show really quick. I did. I really did. I had to go to the doctor today and get some stuff on the doctor, and I had to get some stuff done today. But I said I got to do this because I was sitting down in the hospital in the clinic, and I said, Armand needs to be on radio. I need to hear Armand on the radio right now. He's definitely needed in Chicago. Definitely needed in the LA market. And I'm saying Chicago because I live in Chicago now. So definitely needed here. Because we need that voice. We need unfiltered. Somebody's going to shake this city up with and having people's like, oh my God, did you hear what Armand said on the radio? You know, and people still listen to the radio. A lot of people, yes, people still listen. The radio is still like the number. Let me go ask Chat GPT really quickly. Because people are asking, do people still listen to the radio? Hold on one second. So I asked Chat GPT. We're gonna see what that come up with. I'm gonna ask Chat GPT. I want to get other copies here. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna wait to Chat GPT. My Chat GPT must be sleep because I be asking a lot of stuff. And I see y'all in here. Make sure y'all show some love. Make sure y'all show some love. Make sure y'all show some love. I asked this person, what's going on with my Chat GPT? Why is it sleep? I text him. Hold on. I was going to bring a person on that was doing online radio, and this would have been perfect for him to hit the link. But you know how people be saying, "I'm busy. I'm at work. I'm here. I'm there," and it's an improv like type of show. So I'm trying to see where. And I have a bad thing not saving people number. Let me see what ChatGPT said. It's still asleep. Um, Give me a second. Say yes, people still listen to radio. Traditional still huge in cars and commutes. Popular for local news, radio traffic updates, morning show, many lists are 30 plus and up. But not only it hasn't died, it's just more situational, especially driving. Apps like iHeart, TuneIn, Spotify, Young Artists, Lean here include podcasts, live station. This is new radio for a lot of people. So people, what I'm saying is people still listen to the radio. Okay. So I'm just letting you all know that. Um, he probably at this person probably at work, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And then there was another group of people. Um, Let me send him the link because he said, let me send this person the link. Hold on one second. Because they said they might have something to say. Give me a second. And this is literally improv, y'all. I wasn't planning on doing this like this, but this improv and stuff like that. Improv. And let me see if I can find them. Uh, Let me call him. He probably at work. But I'm gonna call you anyway. Give me one second. And give me y'all thoughts. And I'm gonna post the number on the screen here. If y'all got any thoughts, I would love to hear y'all thoughts. I'll post the number on the screen here. If y'all able to give y'all thoughts, let me know. That's really quick because I was been on her for 30 minutes and it's really good because I got straight to the hello. Yeah, was you free to come on today? Because I wanted you to see the show that I was doing when you at work. Oh, you on your way to work? I wanted to introduce you to my audience, but you said I'm messy and it shouldn't be no messy show. I'm like I can be messy, but also can be professional. It's so wait. So when you watch my show, it's always mess.
Not always, but most of the time, yeah.
What is your definition of
That's
mess?
just not my
But we have dialogue, we have conversation. It don't just be about mess.
audience. I
It
have to talk to
because
the rest of the guys.
you're the leader, so you can just come on by yourself and be like, hey, I do a show, a group of friends, and I ask you like what the show is about. Because you've been doing your show for a couple of years. I'm live right now, so you artists can hear. They said, who was that on the phone? I said, because I just want to let you know I'm not messy. I think what you're doing on your show is great. And I've been knowing you since a long time.
Yes, you have.
I've been knowing you a long time. I remember when you were dating somebody, but I'm not gonna say the name.
You better not.
See, I can be messy, but I'm not gonna say the name
I
because
do remember who you talking about, but don't do it.
okay, I'm not gonna do it. But I do remember you because you were doing shows with who was the drag queen that's really known in Chicago, Rough and Stuff.
Yeah.
Do you still do your shows for Rough and Stuff, right?
No, I no longer do shows anymore.
See, that's how long. That's but I remember back in the day, you used to do shows.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was almost like 5 years ago
I
now.
was like 5 years ago, and something used to do shows with Rough and Stuff, and she's like a known drag queen here in Chicago. I used to do that out in there, so yeah, so that's why I would ask you about you, what you used to do and what you're doing now and stuff. And I won't talk about your relationships and stuff like that because I won't drink any alcohol, so I'm not gonna ask you anything messy
I
about.
don't have a relationship, so I'm very much single.
Okay, but you were dating. Can I tell you who you were dating?
No, no.
Okay. Because if I tell you who you're dating, he gonna be messy and he gonna try to call in and be like, but I'm not gonna tell you. Yeah, no.
Tell me afterwards, and then I'll make sure you
Okay,
know.
yeah, I actually, it's just like old stuff. You'll be like, what? How you remember that? But it's like back in the day. But you do a show, and your show is about y'all talk about trending news. Y'all don't talk about like dragging people or something. Y'all just have brother conversations, brotherly type of
Brother,
conversation.
everyday life conversation.
Yeah, everyday life conversations. Yeah, and I don't even know none of the people. I did know one of the persons they do this show, but we'll get into that because I don't want to name names and be like I wasn't on that show. But yeah, but y'all have regular conversations stuff like that, and you've been doing this for a while now.
Yeah, 6 years now.
You've been doing it for 6 years. So I would love for you to come on, and then you can bring all them on too. It'll be fun. It won't be mess. And we, We can talk about everyday life stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be talking about who's the top, who's the bottom, who's sleeping with who. I'm not gonna ask them type of questions.
Okay.
I ask you like, what would you date a guy with a low credit score? Like, what do you look for? If you win the lottery, what would you do? I'm at just I think of some good stuff, but but yeah, but because you have a history. Because I was gonna ask you, did you date rough and stuff? But I'm not gonna ask you that.
Absolutely not. I was actually a great person, but no, I did not.
Yeah. Dude, I just asked it because I'm like, did you date him? Because like Ruffin stuff is beautiful. Because you guys said this is Ruffin. I didn't even know when once he's out of drag. I'm like, whoa, that's an attractive guy.
What he says all the time is that's his uniform. It's like a work uniform.
Yeah, it's just his uniform. When I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep.
But y'all, yeah, it's a good friend of yours. So yeah. So I want to ask you really quick before you while you're on your way to work. Are you doing Gay Pride this year? Are you gonna do it this year?
I never go like north because it's way too much for me.
It is too much
Way
drama.
too many people for me. Like
Yeah,
people walking, like yeah.
it
But I
is.
always do. I'm always at Jackson Park.
Yeah, Jackson Park, of course. Jackson Park. I
Yeah.
did it once, but I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it this year and stuff. Like I think that we should do like bring microphones and cameras and interview people and just do a show during Pride.
Oh, that sounds good. I don't
I,
mind doing it.
yeah, I think it would be great.
I've done it 1 year. I've done it 1 year before, but I don't
Yeah,
mind doing
yeah, and I know up north it get rowdy because they want to fight, they want to jump on cars. It's usually like the younger gays, like the gays that's 35 and up. We not doing that. First of all, we too old. We don't have time to be jumping on no cars. We want to sit down, drink, roll up a blunt, just vibe and just have good conversations, good vibes. These younger gays, they like to fight, jump on cars, fight.
it. Yeah. I'm sure you've seen a video that just happened not too long ago with some they was up there fighting and all of that on a weekend at that.
See, they do all that type of, and it's so sad to those white people that live in the area that pay good money to stay in Boys Town. They pay good money to stay in those areas. Like the rent is not cheap. It's not a lot of black people
Hmm.
that stay in that area.
But when that does happen, even if it happens around me, whatever, I don't participate in it. I let
You
them do
don't.
whatever they do. I back up and I watch from afar. I'm not one of them people that's got a video recorded and all
No,
that. No,
no.
I'm too grown for that.
Mm-mm. And I don't want to sit there. I just want to have drinks, eat good food, and not jump or like do all that type of stuff. But they've been doing that for years. It's worse now because the whole drug epidemic. These people are on these pills. It's just different. It's like it's different. But the fight's been going on when I was in my 20s. The fight's been going on. I believe it's probably gotten worse because the whole drug epidemic and all that crazy stuff and all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wait a minute, where are you now? Where you staying
Oh, I'm back. I'm back in the shy. Back in the shy. I'll tell you once we
now?
offline.
Oh,
Yeah, back in the shy. Like, don't you? Why y'all don't do shows like? So, do they all stay in Chicago or y'all all stay in different places?
one of them used to stay in Chicago, so
Uh,
we know who he is, but he no longer stays in Chicago right now. But he comes back and visits.
so, but he
And
y'all just do virtual. So, but everybody else is based in Chicago.
yes, so we can see each other regularly if we want to.
Okay. I think we should do an in person show. It'll be dope. It'll be dope to do an in person show. Cause this is the studio that I used to do shows at, and it's not. I forgot. I think it's in Forest Park, and
Okay.
it's like a talk radio show. It's like you probably heard about them, but they base in they do shows stuff like people host shows stuff like that. I think we should go there and like host a show and
But
and
definitely give me
and then
information.
I definitely give you information because I'm like, that's like really, really dope. And it's black owned, it's really dope and stuff like that. And people can call in and then he's like producing it. So you just pay him a little fee and stuff like that. It's not that expensive. Cause I used to host my show there. Only thing is that he didn't like cussing. And I'm like, okay, I can't cuss, and then and then like because he's more concerned. Yeah, I like to get it in, all that type of stuff or something like that. Cause I don't even know if I don't even see y'all. Do y'all even drink on that? I think I see y'all was drinking a little bit on there.
We do drink.
Yeah.
We actually do drink, yeah.
So what's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink, anything with tequila.
Oh, tequila. Okay. Really? Tequila?
Yeah.
So is anybody on the panel that like Hennessy or like brown liquor or just everybody's like tequila?
I think one. There's only one that I normally like hang out, which is Aaron. I hang out with him majority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I got
do rag on.
Yeah, because I haven't seen you in like years, so it's been probably over 10 years I've seen you, because you was deep into doing shows. Because when you were like a go-go dancer, or no, you was just do like the music and you.
I started off as a go-go dancer, but not. I started off as a go-go dancer up north at Lucky Bush.
Okay. I remember that because I'm telling you, we have history back. So I'm just glad. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this before you go. What made you want to do a show?
Well, you got to remember, I was on your show as well.
You was.
For a little bit.
You was.
So I've been on a couple of shows and I enjoyed it, and I've watched what everybody else do and kind of sat back and watched what everybody else do and kind of like wanted to create my own.
Yes.
Because if you really think about it, there is not even on TV, there's no representation of black men. Not even like queer men, but like black men, period.
That's true.
All the shows are women.
It's women. And then the show that was black, it just got canceled. It starts with a K. I forgot his name. His show just got canceled. There's not too many shows, like mainstream shows, that cater to like black men. It's mainly like women,
And I've had people tell me like before I started with them, I should do it by myself. But for me, I like to hear from other people. I don't like to talk to the camera like myself. I like to hear from another person's perspective.
I agree. I like that too. I've been hosting a show forever, and I used to do panel shows and stuff. I used to, and I love the panel shows. But then like the audience would be like, I don't like them. I just like you by yourself because they so used to just seeing me by myself. And you know what I'm saying. But I do open up the phone lines, and I let people call in, or I drop the link on StreamYard because you use Stream. Don't y'all use StreamYard? Or you stop using StreamYard?
Well, I can't tell you exactly what I use.
Okay, but y'all do it virtually. He's trying to gatekeep y'all, but y'all do it virtually, and it's a good show. And stuff like that. He never invited me to be a special guest, you guys. He never invited me to be a special guest.
You're more than welcome. You can come on this week. I just have to let the other guys know. You're more than welcome.
Yeah. Because I don't know them, and which is great. Because that means I can just be myself, and I ain't got to be like, well, I slept with this person, I slept with these two people, and so I can't come on. So no, I don't have no history with people, so I can come on the show, and it would be a great, and I could just be myself or something like that. Yeah. Because you do your show, and I'm glad that you are consistent. Because I've seen so many people do shows and they stop. You remember Sonny? I don't know if you remember Sonny Monroe.
Yes, I've seen a lot of people come and go, and they just didn't keep, even when, just because when stuff go bad on the show and stuff, that doesn't mean that you fail. You just keep going, you pick back up.
That's true.
And learn from it and keep going. Because I've had a lot, if you notice my show, I've had a lot of different people come and go.
They come and go. Yes, absolutely.
But I can't make them stay. If they want to go, they go.
No, because it was something in Chicago, you guys. Back in the day, they used to do Blog Talk Radio, and it was Sonny's show. I had a show, and Sonny had all the family of Chicago, all the FOC, all the gays was on Sonny's show. So I couldn't crack the code for that. And he was a family member, like not a family member. He had a gay family, and they call it the Monroe film. So I never could crack it. Like the Kardashians, the Baldwins, they were all told it to Sunday Show. So I had to make my show very messy, and I used to interview like a lot of gay artists and stuff like that on the show. And Blog Talk Radio is gone, and Sunny don't do shows anymore, and all these other people that used to do shows on Blog Talk don't do shows anymore. So to see you doing it and to see where you come from and still do your shows, the people is great. I think it's an honor because it's needed. Like Chicago is neat because it's not too many shows in Chicago, especially gay shows.
I'm actually in a process of looking for a space to actually do my show at. So it's gonna work. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. Yeah, we definitely got to connect and stuff like. Because when you say I don't want it to be messy, I'm like, let me just improv and call him because this dude just think I'm just gonna have a mess. I do have messy shows, and I used to be so messy back in the day in Chicago. And back in the day when I used to show in Chicago, very very messy. People wanted to fight me. It was very extremely messy. They used to know where I stay at, say I'm coming on that third floor and I'm a beat show, blah blah blah. Because I would bring up who slept with who did what.
I also seen Jason Lee had a little video about you.
Oh Lord, yes, 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 he did. And you know who Scott Rivers is, Scott?
Yes, I do.
What happened to him? Do he still do the clubs?
Yes, he's still a DJ. He's still DJ.
Okay, he's still DJ. So he posted the video. Y'all, listen, when you think people not watching you, I haven't heard from Scott in like 10, 12, 13 years. It's been a long time. Soon when Jason Lee dropped that video, he was the main one sharing it to people in Chicago. He was literally sharing it on his page and saying all this stuff, laughing, kiki and stuff like that. So when I see him, I'm gonna be like, hey bro, I saw what you post. Now play my friend record because he still don't be playing gay people records like that, and that's what made him didn't see eye to eye. Because I'm still a firm believer of playing like gay artist music, and always I'm still a firm believer of booking gay talent. Shout out to the new producers, y'all got my Vontae. I interviewed him. He's come for Gay Pride. The guy that passed away. They still have this flyer up there, but they did book him, and may he rest in peace. He self deleted himself and all that. So I send my condolences to his family. But I do see that he is trying to bring some of these gay influence from Atlanta, so which is great. But I also will be sending an email. Y'all need to book some gay talent in Chicago as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a lot of them.
It's a lot of gay artists. It's definitely a lot. They still send me emails of their music. Some of it is garbage, but some of it is really, really good. They just don't have the platform. And I've always shared this. I'm like, doing Pride, gay Pride, you should always platform gay people. They should be the main focus point. But what they do, they platform straight people. And I don't have a problem with straight people to get the butts in the seats, but also put before them, before the Tanks or before the Trinas, before the Lil Kims or before the Brandys, make sure you have a gay lineup of gay talent, whether it's go-go dancers, drag queens, poets, stand-up comedians. Make sure they are getting that love too.
I actually got a good friend of mine that you may want to put on your show. He's a gay artist, so I can give you the info too.
Oh yeah. Who is he?
His name is Little.
Little.
I'll send you the information, and then you
Okay. And his rap name is Little. Okay, I gotta get into his music.
Yep. He's good though.
That's good. That's good. Because the gay artists that came from Chicago is the Freaky Boys. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them. They was the ones that was the first openly black gay men that had music and went viral and was on WGCI and was on the Breakfast Club and actually had DJ Mustard, I hope I'm saying his name right, actually produced one of the songs for the Freaky Boys and stuff like that. Shout out to Kales, man. He rest in peace, their manager. He really was pushing them, and that was before the Little Nas X, the Saucy Santana, all of them. Like they were out way back in the day. But thank you for taking my call, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all to be on your show. So when do your show air so people will know about your show?
My show airs every Sunday at Live and YouTube.
Facebook Live on YouTube. So what can they find? Like, it's so your show. What's the name of your show so they can
It's
type in
under so the YouTube page is under the Mail Review,
the mail review? Okay.
and we go live on my page, which is Cordero, which is Cordaro D Brown.
Yeah, Cordero D Brown. So make sure y'all share it. I'm gonna share it on my community wall so that people will know about the show. And definitely when they bring me on there, I'll let y'all know too, because he gotta talk to his producers, he gotta talk to his friends, he gotta talk to his boyfriend, he gotta talk to all of these people before
No
he
boyfriend. I'm single.
really.
I'm single.
You always I thought you was in a relationship. I thought you got engaged. Did you get engaged or that's not true?
I was married for 2 years.
You did get married. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's not happening anymore. I've been single for 2 years now.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm enjoying the single life.
So you outside in those sheets.
In the streets, not in the sheets.
I thought it would be easy for you once you stop go-go dancing and doing like once you stop doing that. I thought it would
Well,
be
no, how to put this. No, people want one thing from me a lot of the time, which is sex, and I'm more than that. I'm getting older, not younger. I want a partner, and then a lot of people have bad communication as well. So
I'm getting older so now. When I was in my 20s, shout out to this guy and I love him and I don't know if you know him, but his name was um, Brian Radcliffe. I will never forget him. He was in Chicago and he was in the military. And that's all what it's about. Just sex, 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 sex. But now that I'm 35, like I want to settle down. I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to have
oh, you're so
quadruplets.
young still. I'm about to be almost 40. I'm 30
But
now. I'll be 40 in January.
but still, I'm like, I'm not 25. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I was in my 20s, I didn't care. I was on Jack, A for A, BGC. I was on the apps very, very heavy. But now at 35, I'm like looking towards my future, like having children. Now I have nieces and nephews, and I'm like, I really want to have kids myself. So I want to have a partner or wife, whichever one come first. And to have that because it's not just all about sex. Sex is good. Don't get me wrong. I haven't had sex and since 2024. So
But
it's
that's the thing. I can get sex whenever I want. As
of
long as
course
it's
you
not
can.
wrong.
Yeah. You just don't want that just to be the first thing, the only thing, and then just done with you. Like, no, you want partnerships, you want friendships, you want a companion, you want you want a relationship. And I was looking at Kiki Palmer and she was like, she's trying to find love and stuff like it's challenging, especially in gay relationships and gay because it's they
Absolutely.
lead with sex so much and you shouldn't. Like, let's go out to eat. Let's go read a book. Let's watch a movie. Let's go see the Michael Jackson movie. Did somebody invite you to go see Michael Jackson as a date? Like, but people be so quick. Hey, let's Netflix and chill. You already know that's gonna be sex. Like, but when the last time I said, let's go to the movies, let's go out to eat, let's go to the park,
People don't
let's
know how to do that. People don't know how to do that anymore. People don't like afraid to ask people out. It just like almost doesn't exist anymore.
and it's not just the young gays. It's some older gays that be just as freaky as the young gays. You hear you were
You're
45,
right.
50, and you still want to turn up. Like, you should be ready to settle down.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So I'm hard. I'm sad that you single, and stuff like that, and you was married. So you expect? I never been married. I only had one serious relationship. His name was Jonte Evans. Now it wasn't a serious relationship because I cheated on him like crazy. So it wasn't serious. So I never had a serious relationship. He was like a boyfriend. Shout out to Mondo Monroe in Chicago. I will never forget this. I proposed to Mondo and then I proposed to Jonte. Yeah, I just wanted to get the draws. I'm like, would you marry me there? And so I was such a whore. And then Mondo told Jonte, and John was like, why you telling me like, why? I thought we was gonna get married. I'm like, oh, I don't know nothing about this. I'm just a horny little thing. But now that I've gotten older, I'm like, wow, really? Like you have to stop doing that. So now that I'm celibate, I'm like, okay, I want to look toward the future. Like, let's go out to the movies. Let's go read a book. Let's go to Barnes and Noble. Let's go to the park. And Chicago have a lot of beautiful places like to go and like to have fun other than the bedroom. That's gonna always be. You know what I'm saying? Other than the club, yeah, because I haven't been to the club in so long. Other than the club, I'm talking about going to a nice restaurant, going to the movies, bowling. Somebody was telling me that they have an adult arcade. I think that was in Dallas, but I don't know if they got one in Chicago. But like, so just stuff like that. Other than going to the club, because I'm like, I don't. I go to the club if it's like a celebrity. It's like doing Pride, I probably will go to the club, even though it's gonna be super packed like sardines. But if they have, if it's a good celebrity, like if they have Brandy, I'm gonna go because I want to get a picture with her. But other than that, like going to the club every weekend, them days have long passed. I'm not. I never did that. I don't be in the club no every weekend. Like no. Yeah, of course you still go. I could hear it in your voice. You still go. You still be at Jeffrey Pub and stuff. Do they still have the Hyatt?
That's never gonna happen.
And my thing is that the owner is kind of upset with me because there was some problems at Jeffrey Pub and stuff like that. Because you remember when those guys when they lost their life, I think it was a car accident a couple of years ago. And I said, you need security. Y'all need to do all that. He got mad at me, but I'm for real because like Jeffrey Pub, that's in the hood. That's in the hood. If you don't know anything about Chicago, Jeffrey Pub is in East Side, is in the South Shore area. It's the hood. But the owner got mad at me. But do they still have the Hyatt nightclub?
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
I kind of remember, but
I think this part is what club do Scott be at? Because I'm just curious. I don't hardly see promotion. Do he still?
He bounces around to different places. I don't know if he has a set.
So do he still? I know he still DJ, but do he still like club promote like he was doing back in the day?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that because I'm like, I was trying to look for high society entertainment. I don't really be seeing no stuff. I'm like, is he just really big? Because it's difficult to be black and to have black spaces. And Jeffrey Pub has just been around for like years. I think that's the only because Club Escape
It's the oldest black gay
is the oldest black gay club. Like and but because like Club Escape is that black owned or white owned?
club. White.
Yeah, that's white owned, and that's in the hood too.
Yeah, it is.
Right, ain't that like right in front of the Jules Osco?
On 75th. Yeah.
That's in the hood too. But don't get me wrong, I love South Shore because when I get an apartment area, I probably will go back to South Shore and live in South Shore. But it's because it's changing, especially by the presidential library, like President Obama library. All that about to change.
Once they open up, everything will change.
At once I went to summer, all that's gonna be gone. Ain't no more apartments for no $1,200, $1,300. All that's gonna be jacking up to $3,000, $4,000 a month. It's gonna happen. It's unfortunately it is. I like all that. I'm gonna have it on the south side for the rest. It ain't gonna be for no black folks that without no money and good credit and good criminal records. Like with no criminal record, like you gonna have to have coin to be over there. Unfortunately, just give it time. I say in the next 5 years, you're not gonna recognize. It's gonna be people walking their dog. It's gonna be white. I'm sorry, or black people with money. It's not gonna be. It ain't gonna be like
But thank you
poor
for
people.
having me
But
on.
thank you. No, thank you for coming on. But I can't wait to come on your show. You have a good day at work and stuff like that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. All right, y'all. That was an improv interview with Cordero D Brown. Make sure y'all go check him out. Um, Make sure y'all go check him out. I wanted somebody to come on the show to talk about the Armon Wiggins subject, but they're probably at work. And there's only one person I know that will dive in and to talk about it. But she's probably at work. Let me text her. She's probably at work. And thank y'all so much that I came on here today. I said, listen, I gotta come on here. I'm gonna eat me some, take me a shower, take this pill, go to sleep, and do it all over again. So I wouldn't want to say shout out to the icon. He did something so great for us on the show. Let's see if I can bring it up. Let me do this. I didn't put it as a short, so I gotta do it. Can y'all tell me who this is?
Honey baby, the Wally show love you. The Wally show love you.
It's what?
The Wally show loves you, baby. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, who is Honey Baby? I'm like, come on, icon, answer a question.
Honey baby, the Wally show love you. The Wally show love you.
It's what?
The Wally show loves you, baby.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I love Honey Baby. Okay, she like, know what? But shout out to Icon because I love it. He used to be on the street. He always showed love to Wiley Show. Really show love to the Wiley Show. Uh, really show love to the Wiley Show. That was dope. That was dope. Okay. Did y'all enjoy that improv interview? I'm sorry, y'all. So let me call this next person, see if he's free to come on. And not just break it up. Because like once I go to sleep, don't call me. I'm gonna be knocked out. Yeah, call back once I'm done off the show. Okay. Love you all. Yes, thank you for posting the cash app, Tasha. I see you in here. Scholarships, I see you in here. Thank you. Who else is in here? Let me give you a shout out. I'm sorry. Wait, why is it doing this? Oh, okay, hold on. You can call Ed. Oh, hey, you live on the Wiley Show. Hold on, let me do this because for they know that you live. I mean, so they can hear you. I do this special thing real quick. Um, I almost put that picture on when I was in drag. Hold up, I cannot show that because like the people be watching. Like one of my homeboys, he's trying to hook me up with this church girl, and she saw my Quita in that wig. She blocked my number so quick. I gotta clean up my social media. I said, why did you send that woman my and she like 45. I'm like, dang, she kind of too old. But anyway,
Hey
um,
Wally.
Icon, thank you again for doing that.
Yes, it was very pretty. Right? She's gonna be a diva when she, blow up more. And
Yeah, but I would ask. When I'm in New York, don't worry. I'm asking some questions. I'll be right there. Hi, you so beautiful. I love you. Give the Wiley Show a shout out and say your name and say shout out to the Wiley Show. Yeah, I would ask her some questions. She's beautiful, by the way.
yeah, we're talking about Honey Baby,
You said what was that
and
again?
Her name is Honey Baby.
Honey Baby. And she beautiful. And it must not have been cold. So wait a minute. Is the
BAY.
weather, is it summertime in New York now? Like, is it the weather had changed? Because she was dressed like it was
Well,
95 degrees out.
well, yesterday the weather was a little chilly, but you hop in a Uber Black or hop out the
Oh, yeah,
car,
that's
hop
true. It,
in.
it went like she
Yeah,
was taking a train on the bus or something. Like, okay,
yeah.
okay.
She was on stage with Kalani, or whatever. Yesterday was Kalani listening party.
Is Kalani the one
Yeah.
that did the song Folded?
There's only one Kalani. Hello.
Yeah.
No,
Of course.
not from Dirty Money though. Oh, think right?
but don't New York, I keep telling people New York is the number one market for media in this country. It's like people go there and when they do promo, they go to New York. So it's really good.
Yeah, New York is a big
So
one.
who else was there last
Her
night?
listening party was it was sold out. It was only $4 and change because I believe her birthday is coming up April something. So they broke it down to like $4 and change or whatever. It was a good turnout for her
Oh, for
fans.
Kalani listening party?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. How was her album? How was the music?
I mean, the music was okay. She had some good songs. I mean, I was working, so I couldn't really,
Oh, you can't really like
understand.
dive into it. I wish I would. I would.
Yeah,
Oh, see, I gotta move to New York because there's a lot of either New York or LA. But I'm gonna have to do New York first because like New York have a lot of more stuff. Even though LA have a lot of stuff to do too. So I'm gonna have to save up to like come to New York for summer. And I'm gonna say, Rico, let's go. Let's get our haircut. Let's go to the city. Leave your cigarettes
yeah.
at home. He probably not gonna do that,
But
but go on.
but I came into the live late, so I missed everything with Armon, with the Lonnie
Oh, you
B.
missed
But
everything.
to what I gather, you personally want Armon in Chicago on radio, or
Yes, I would love him to be in Chicago because I'm in Chicago. I would love that. Um, I,
well, to be honest, Armon has the X factor, so I personally believe he could do well in
any
any
market.
market that he attempts.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
he has the X factor,
I agree.
and that's
Because like, when I
and
saw that
that's all
Lonnie
that
B got
matters,
into
the X
DC,
factor.
I'm like, I would love to see like Armine like in the Chicago market or New York market or LA market. Chicago number one for me.
As long as he
Because
could be himself,
as long as he
I
can be himself.
believe.
Because like Lonnie B is himself. I don't know if you ever listened to like Lonnie's show. I gotta.
Absolutely.
It's like he himself. Only
Well, not on
difference
the
is
radio. I haven't listened to him on the radio yet, but I did on like the social clips.
because he's not cussing on radio. He's still Lonnie B just without the cussing.
Yeah, but you have
Now,
to understand, radio you can't really cuss unless it's like late night, or you get what I'm saying?
yeah, because like they
And
have
you have
rules
to
and
remember
government
the
regulations and
ads.
stuff like that.
The ads is what pays.
Facts. So
So
you can't be on there cussing, threatening people and stuff like that. Uh, but
yeah.
uh, but I just want to ask you, what's going on with Hot 97? Like they not because like it was supposed to be this new radio show in the morning. It was supposed to be like that show.
To be honest with you, Wally, me being a New Yorker, I have not listened to Hot 97 in years. The last time I listened to Hot 97 was around, you remember Bimbo Winehouse, where
Remember?
DJ
Did
Mr.
he pass
C.
away?
No, he's in Ohio now. You know, he's from New York and he's from Yonkers, Mount Vernon rather. So he's
Because I
in
know he had that scandal where he was dealing with like sleeping with
with
trans
Mr.
women.
C. Yeah, he was in trans. He was in drags and he was messing with Mr. C.
Oh yes, that
Yeah,
was okay. Did he sleep with a radio personality though?
with Mr. C, the radio personality.
Yeah, like Bimbo Winehouse. Did Bimbo Winehouse slept with somebody that was famous on the radio?
DJ Mr. C's.
Yeah, DJ
Yes,
Missy.
Alicia.
Okay. Yeah, can you slept with that man?
Well, he didn't sleep with him. I guess he gave him fellatio. He had his phone
I mean, he gave him
on.
sloppy
And
toppy, and then he hit
yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying. And a lot of you because if you go out and do that, you gonna stick it. I mean, it is what it is.
yeah, but he was the. I mean, Mr. Caesar's known for that. I have people. I know people that messed around with him, but I mean, like to put it out
To
there, like
Mr. C,
I didn't like
did
that.
he pass away?
Mr. C's. I'm not 100% sure.
I'm like,
Don't quote
what?
me
Can
on
y'all
that.
tell me what happened to him? I don't know why I keep saying, well, did he pass away? Like, what?
Did he? I don't know.
They say I used to
Google it
like
real
him and
fast.
Sister Patterson. Okay, Mr. C, but I'm telling you, like, if Armand, okay, let me ask you this, because I'm biased, but if Armand were to get booked at the morning show for Hot 97, would you be listening?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would definitely tune in. Who
Facts.
wouldn't? If you said you wouldn't tune in, I believe that person would be a hater.
Oh,
Because
okay,
obviously you
yeah.
want to be nosy. You want to know
Yeah.
what's
And
going
he's still
on. You
alive.
know.
One of my producers just said Mr. C is still alive. Okay. Because I don't know why I thought like he had passed away or something like that. I don't know
No,
why I
I
thought
just
that.
looked it up.
But
He
he's still alive. Mr.
died.
C is still
Just
alive.
Google Mr. C. That said died
Yeah,
April
Bimbo
2nd,
Winehouse is still
2020.
alive. So all is still alive. All the way I was talking about. Maybe because I was watching When They See Us, one of the dudes that played the father, he passed away. The one with the scar. Oh man, I can't think of his name. The dark chocolate one, the one that played the gay character in The Wire. Maybe that's probably why I was thinking about him. Anyway, but I think like if he were to do the morning show at Hot 97, it was in shockwaves. The Breakfast Club will have some serious competition.
Yes. And it would have like someone like me from New York that have not tuned into that radio station in a very long
Absolutely.
time.
And then he's
To have
gonna bring
someone
in an audience that I
fresh
don't know if
face.
Hot 97 is syndicated. I think it's a
Yeah.
local show, a local station in New
No,
York.
it's Zolo. You could go on the app. What's the
I
app
mean, you
called?
go on the app. Okay, so but I think if that were to happen, it was the views on YouTube would be higher because there's no shade, and I know I got some pushback and got some nasty stares, and I'm probably blocked by some people over there at High 97. I don't care. I'm just giving my opinion. Facts are facts. You can't argue with the numbers. Hot 97 is no shade. They just released a video, Mornings with Miro. Hope I'm saying his name right. Got 854 views. These are Wiley Show views, right? And this platform got 3 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
165 views. I do better numbers than that, Icon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
451 views. 495 views. Let's go to their live streams because they do live. 452 views. 854 views.
Wow.
838 views. 1.3 thousand. 1K. 1 point. These are Wally Show views.
Wow.
They might as well just book me on the show.
That means the promotion is not promotion anymore. They need to start promoting
It's just
better. Like,
worse than the previous people. This is way worse. I'm just giving my opinion. Don't get mad at me, y'all. These are my views, not the views of Armon Wiggins, not the views or anybody else. These are my views. But y'all can go check it out for yourself. But if you go to Armon Wiggins, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna go to his pre-recorded. I'm gonna be fair because that's we uploads the most now on pre-recorded. Be fair.
and I agree with you with the pre-recorded. I prefer the live, but the pre-recorded is just straightforward. You know,
It's just straightforward to the point.
get in and get out. Yeah.
37,000, 18,000, 51,000, 69,000, 47. Right then and there, Armand beat them 10-1.
Mm-hmm.
And we
And
not
then
even,
you would
and
have the
the live is
option
double
of the
that
radio
because
stations to
more people
definitely
go
do
to
more.
lives because it's a live show is just extremely entertaining. It's like it's no shame. I don't even want to go because like Armand show's like mainstream, right? So when I go there, I gotta have a haircut, I gotta be looking good, I gotta have a fresh hat, I gotta look good when I go on all that because he have a mainstream type audience. And but yeah, no shade. I'm
But
just
did you hear what I said, Wally? If he can carry those numbers on his own, like the 50K plus, could you imagine him being pushed by the radio station? It could be way more.
it's gonna be way more. Because he's gonna be introduced to people that don't watch YouTube. They're like, "Who is this Armon Wiggins? What? What?" It's gonna send shockwaves. And then another thing too, all these so-called haters. When Armand says something controversial, what do you think these haters gonna do? They're gonna rush to go to their YouTube channel and talk about it. That's gonna send more traffic. These celebrities. Can you imagine? Okay, I'm just saying this. Can you imagine Cardi B having a bad day? She on her period, and Armand saying something about her. She calls in. Stop talking about me. You always talking about me. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. And Kid Barbie pull up to the station. Like I can see that happening, and that's gonna send. He's gonna be a household name. Because Cardi B gonna tune in because he got the ear to her. She listened to him. Like she pay attention to him.
Absolutely.
And he's gonna say something controversial about Cardi. And she called that hot 97 station, baby. They ain't ready because they ain't had that type of traction since Wendy Williams left. Or what was the other host, Martinez? Because she went over there.
Angie.
Yeah, Angie. Like they ain't had that type of traction. You have to go back in the 90s or the early 2000s.
Yeah, it's time to give us something fresh, guys. Something fresh, something new.
It needs to be. You get on the head. Something fresh, something new. I agree.
And see what it brings.
I agree.
But as long as he has in his paperwork, he can still do his YouTube and
I agree. As long as he can still do his YouTube. And I believe he can because, Lonnie B still doing his shows. Okay. No, I'm speaking in the atmosphere. So wait, Armand is joining 187? Maybe. We speaking in the atmosphere. Look, already somebody posed a question. So wait.
Speaking in existence.
Okay, we speaking in existence.
Just know, hopefully when I call up, y'all can win some free tickets, child. Be the 97 caller.
Yeah, and we call it and get so many free tickets. Baby, listen. I'm gonna listen to that show every day. Yeah. Every day. Because I know the show, because like you can go on the, like you said, you can go on the website. You can listen to it.
Yeah. I won tickets but I won tickets on Power 105 before. I won tickets to when Jay-Z and Nas made up to the Powerhouse.
Oh, dang, that was way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I have no idea.
That was way back in the day. What?
Okay. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was calling to say hey or whatever.
Yes, but thank you so very much, Icon, for calling in and giving your thoughts.
No problem. Head back in the bushes until you log off.
Okay. Wow. We are live, y'all. Oh, we got another topic. I'm gonna have to do a separate video for this. This is a juicy topic. It's a juicy topic. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Go ahead, I can hear you. I know it's like a
Hello?
delay. Oh, can you hear me?
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
can
like
hear you now. I couldn't hear you at first.
okay, it's like a little
Um,
oh yeah.
oh, well, I'm glad y'all was able to catch you on live. Um, I just want to say a couple of things. Shout out to Icon for getting that. I think that Honey Girl has like a song out right now that's pretty like popular. Um, what else? As far as like where Armand is set to go, I do feel like he's on the right track and he's getting what needs to be done and he's staying focused on the goal here. And so I think he's on the right path. But I mean, if he ever does make it big, hopefully Armand come back and hire you as his PR manager or his manager or something. Because I mean, how the way you sold Armand, I'm like, shoot, I need to give me something and so I can get him to run something for me.
Okay. Because I already told
now you
listen,
gotta
I'm gonna be
cater
your
to him,
street
but
team. Because when you leave it, I'm gonna be out there passing out flyers. I'm gonna be on the train, the bus, everywhere.
but
I'll be
I
packing
would
though,
like
because
I
you know in
think
the
I think
hood
he would do
it's a lot
good.
of
I feel like he has a good fit. I feel like he has a good fit for New York. I can see him thriving in New York and possibly doing radio anywhere. I mean he was doing so good that Cardi B called in and tried to stop his bag. So, the opportunity is there. Hopefully he's able to work through those gatekeeping moments and keep that momentum up. But hey, I would love to hear you on the radio. You have a great
okay.
voice. You have a wonderful voice, for radio or on TV too. So I would
Yeah,
like to see those
definitely. Because them
opportunities
radio
present themselves
gigs,
to
I don't
you
care what
and
nobody
see how
say.
far you can take it too. Because you
It's
contribute a lot into YouTube, and whether people want to give you their flowers or not, but you have definitely shaped and a lot of people have bit certain things off of your content to elevate their things as well. So I would like to see you have those type of opportunities too.
thank you for that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Are you?
Man, put me on the
And what
radio.
was that man name? That guy video that you played? What was his name?
Oh, that's Lonnie B.
I've never heard of him before, but I would like to say that he made a valid point. I think a lot of people do get off trying to put people in the box and trying to tell people where they should be in life or where they can't go or what they can't cross over. So he hit a lot of valid points. The sky is the limit, and the only limitations is the ones you put on yourself. So I agree with him 100%. And of course, people that's not used to new media is gonna always try to throw salt on somebody's game or make them feel less than because they feeling threatened by their position. But I can definitely see Armand being, crossing over and probably doing what are that stuff like red carpet events or just crossing over to more television or more radio. So I can see that. But hopefully once he get his foot in the door, the torch got to be passed to somebody else. Armand has
Absolutely.
been leading the girls, and after a while, it's gonna be somebody else that's gonna need to lead the pack. So I can't wait to see what's in store for Armand for the year. I can't wait to see how his trip. When his trip? I remember he was having like a
Ollie, yes,
band
and it's sold out, you
trip.
guys.
So I can't wait to see how that unfolds and how everything else is going to be as far as like him doing books and things. But I also can't wait to see the elevation and the growth within the Wiley show and see you win those same accolades as well.
Absolutely.
But
Come
that's
on
all I have
now.
to say, Armand. I mean, Armand. Look at me talking about Armand, about to say his name. Well, that's all I have to say, Wiley. And I'm about to jump into
And
the bushes. I don't want to hold nobody else up.
thank you so very much for calling in.
No worries. Bye.
Do anybody else got something to say? 972-374-9462. I want to thank Icon for calling in. I want to thank Jada for calling in. Also, thank you, Cordero, for that improv interview. I could have been really, really messy in that interview, but I kept it professional because I want to prove a point that I can be professional and not messy. But he's planning on bringing me on his show. But if anybody else want to call in, I want to make sure that we good. Why Lonnie go in? I'm gonna play that clip again for the people that's just joining in. I'm gonna play that clip again because we don't have any callers, and let you all hear it. Let me see. Damn, what I do with the clip? Hold on, let me go back because it's new people right here. Let me see if I can find it. I was just on there, you guys, and I found it. Let me see. Okay, hold on.
So excited, bitch. Fuck them. Fuck you gonna get mad at me for, bitch? I ain't hiding me. You better go holler at boss lady. So the word on the street is a content creator can't be a radio personality. You gotta go to school to be a radio personality, okay? Now, first and foremost, bitch, you can't put me in no motherfucking box as no content creator. I'm a man of many things, especially one that speak his motherfucking mind. So fuck you. First and foremost, there is a difference between a skill and a gift. See, a gift puts you in position. A skill you have to apply for the position. And just because you go to school to develop a skill don't mean that you are the personality. Maybe you are the skill that's supposed to be the coordinator for the personality, the gift. That's why everybody need to shut the fuck up and don't speak over other people's destiny. Because you ain't him. Baby, I didn't create this path. I'm just on it. Niggas so quick to be like, yeah, I done been here for this amount of years and this amount of years. Okay, good, you're old. Fuck that got to do with me. Apparently, it's something that you ain't doing right if they got to seek new energy because the goals they looking to meet, you ain't helping them get there. See, if motherfuckers are really smart, they will attach themselves to that new energy to help flame their old wood. That's why a lot of motherfuckers fall off bitter. Then when you see them years later, they doing these angry ass interviews. Yeah, because back in the day, we did it this way. And they don't know how to embrace and uplift new energy, bitch. And they have this energy about themselves that make people like me be like, oh, I ain't fucking with you. Stay the fuck away from me. Because I have a spirit of discernment. I can feel when shit is phony. So when I do meet people who have done more than me or paid the way for me, I'm asking them, Mr. Perkins, what I need to do? Call Donnie. I need tips. Hey, Big G, I know you had a radio show before. What's some ins and outs? Give me some pros and cons. Help a nigga out. I'm on the phone with my Aunt Monique. Aunt Monique, what I need to look out for in this business. Because their situations can be my lessons. And another thing, I'm not looking for them to put me in position. I'm looking for them to help me prepare for my position. Because we all have different paths. And ain't nothing wrong with helping each other. So to everybody out there with these gifts, don't be intimidated by someone who have all of these credentials. Yes, they have their credentials, and you have a superpower. They receive theirs from the professor, and you receive yours from the prophet.
Okay, so y'all heard.
I'm on the radio now.
So y'all heard that. So I think it would be great for the culture to you see how Lonnie B, you because he had this, and I'm loving entertainment. You want to talk your big ish, you know what I'm saying? He say no names and all that, and nobody had came out. And if anybody could do their research, and somebody responded to him, let me know, and I go out there and I post it on it about it. But of course, Lonnie B is very entertaining. Again, I remember when I was watching Lonnie, he used to do videos with his mother, and he would be like, the cookies is done, and it was like a little timer, and he did videos with his cousin. He had Vicky Gotti on the show, so I do remember Lonnie B. Like, he's an extremely talented creator. He creates and he produces. and he's a writer. And can I find when they had a long line? I can't find it. But he was outside. One of the cameramen was outside. It was a long line around the block, waiting to go into um, his play. Yeah, ready to go in his play. So yeah, so they said, "Wow, that was amazing, well said." So everybody was able to see that. Thank you. Okay, bring this video so close. So I know I can give people enough time to rewatch it and get the clicks and views. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Make sure y'all thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will see y'all in the next video. Always, if I'm back. Okay, so yeah, we have the wish list. Make sure y'all get the wish list. For we will be back dead. We will be back. Probably not today because I got to do some schoolwork, all that good stuff. And shout out, I'm so good to be back at school. It's a good feeling. I had a good week, and I also doing some stuff, so it was a really really good week. So we thank you all for your prayers and everything. Um, there was something else I was going to say. I forgot a little bit. I did the closing. Oh, this is what I want to say. Okay. If you want to be notified when I go live, you can text me 773-641-8742. Text me and I will see the link. If you want to get it removed, just say remove me from the list. Delete your number or remove you from the list. I won't text you again. But this is the way to you be notified when I go live. All right. Love you guys. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. And we will see y'all in the next episode. Thank you. Peace.